Get over here!
We're going on a road trip to here.
Oscar, this hill is in massive need of some cake. Did you see that?
Dude, this hill is cake!
But it has a cake-shaped hole in its heart, which I guess would make sense if something...
Oh, I just realized what you meant.
Yeah. You see?
It's right down there.
It needs some cake. It needs...
Well, how much more cake does it need? This whole thing is cake.
It's a little bit... There's a void of cake. It has a cake void.
Well, hopefully we'll be filling that void today. How's it going, everybody? The Green Scorpion here, along with...
The ComicFoil.
And this is episode 8 of Let's Play Kirby's Epic Yarn, and today we're gonna be heading into Mushroom Run.
Woohoo!
Why are mushrooms associated with Treatland?
Maybe they're truffles.
Ooh, that's a good point.
They can be very sweet.
Have you ever had truffles?
Yeah, I think I did once.
They're actually pretty good.
They are good. They are not worth what people charge for them.
Points taken!
Like, if you're at a restaurant and it's like an extra, like, $10 to sprinkle a little bit of truffles over whatever you're eating.
Yeah,
Screw that.
No, forget that. Like,
no.
Actually, that brings up one thing that a lot of people find, that a lot of people find weird with me. I actually prefer my salad without dressing.
Oh, I do too.
Really?
Yeah, I did not know that about you.
Huh. Well, there you go. That's
Wow.
something else. Yeah, I actually
aren't
do
we
not.
a pair?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have always eaten salad without dressing.
Birds of a feather, huh? But
Yeah,
no, I've always preferred my my salad without
Just
dressing.
dry, flavorless salad.
So if anyone ever had a question about that, then there you go. There's your answer. I actually eat my salad without dressing.
My sister hates that about me.
Does she?
Yeah, she thinks it's so gross.
Why?
I don't know, because it's not normal.
What? How's it not normal? Vegetables.
Or like if I order a salad at a restaurant and they're like, what kind of dressing would you like? And I always say, I'll just take it dry, and I get these weird looks.
Like, guys, I love the fact that, like, just little mushrooms grow. Like,
it's healthier that way.
it actually is. Like, I actually prefer my salad without dressing. I don't know, just dressing just kind of...
I don't need that extra flavor. I can just enjoy the flavor of the vegetables.
Mm-hmm. Which is kind of how it's meant to be.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, now that we've gotten that established about us...
So if any of the questions today are about if we like salad dressing, there's your answer.
Yeah, we're not... I actually did not know that either.
That was not a user-generated question.
No, it's not. So there you go. Alright, let's get on to the first question, shall we, before we get too sidetracked.
Okay, I really like this first question.
Alright, I'm looking forward to this then.
This comes from the Roman Vulcan. The question is...
Oh, I know him.
If Telltale made a Poker Night game with Nintendo characters only, who would you like to see?
Oh, that's a good question,
So
actually.
Poker Night at the
inventory, but with
four...
Nintendo characters.
Yeah, let's say you get 4. You could also name maybe a dealer if you want, like how GLaDOS is the dealer in the second one.
Uh-huh. Alright, then. Alright, let's go with the 4 players first. The first one that comes to my mind, implausible as it may be, but then again, Poker Night at the inventory with Nintendo characters would be an
This is already
game.
a fantasy, so take your fantasy.
Hades. Hades from Kid Icarus Uprising. I want to see him playing poker.
I think Hades should be the dealer.
Should he?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, you're right. Okay,
Like,
so
there's your
GLaDOS,
and so it's like there's a god looking over your Oh my, the player character seems to be bluffing. But you didn't hear it from me.
there's an art to playing. There's an art to bluffing, and I know quite a lot about that. You need some work. Yeah, no, I can see Hades.
I think Hades.
I can totally see Hades being the dealer.
Yeah.
Let's go with a 1 per franchise rule here. So if Hades is going to be the dealer,
it wouldn't be a
then...
very good crossover if they were multiple from one.
Exactly. So no more Kid Icarus characters then there, because I actually wouldn't even mind the option of maybe like Hades being the dealer, and like alternatively there might be Palutena.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although Palutena would be a terrible dealer.
She would be a terrible. Yeah.
Like, she would think, like, bluffing's a sin or something. But anyway, as for players, I can't help but think of a poker game and not include Wario.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Like, Wario kinda has to be one of the players.
Yeah.
And it's not out of the question for him to talk.
Yeah, no, he has a lot to say.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the more talkative Mario characters. Yeah,
all things considered, that's not saying much.
that totally works. And
Yeah, no, I can totally see Wario
gets
being
really
one of them.
excited when he has a lot of money, but constantly gets tempted to bet to have more money.
I can see Falco Lombardi also being one of the players.
That's one I was thinking, actually. Yeah.
Alright, yeah, no, Falco Lombardi definitely would be a player in Poker Night.
You know, you raise the ante a lot, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so scared."
You know what? You know what? Actually, let's actually take that into account as well, because in Poker Night they actually make it so that certain characters play certain ways.
Yeah, they have
so
personalities.
Wario would definitely be the risky player.
Yeah.
Falco, I can imagine would be.
I think Falco's weakness is that his weakness and strength is he'd be hard to intimidate, but sometimes he'd like he wouldn't back down. Once he put a lot into a thing, once he put a lot of money into something, he'd stick to his guns.
He wouldn't call your bluff.
Wario might get scared to lose his money.
Alright, so we got Wario and we got Falco so far.
You can really play Wario either way, because I could also see Wario like hoarding all of his chips.
Okay, so we got Wario and we got Falco so far.
Tingle?
I can't really see Tingle playing poker, honestly. I do think a Legend of Zelda character should be there. But who is the question? Those things remind me of... Doesn't this remind you of Mushroom Hill from Sonic?
Oh, yeah. I was thinking of the Mushroom Gorge from Mario Kart Wii.
Oh, that's another one. But yeah, if a Legend of Zelda character made it, actually, I can't think of a lot of them.
What about King DDD?
Like
with the animated series voice?
Nah, I don't think King Dedede would be one of them.
And he could have Escargoon with him to say, "Ah, your majesty!"
What did you think of that anime, by the way?
It was alright.
It was okay.
It was fun.
It was passable. Like, all things considered, but... Okay, nah, I don't know if... See, there's a lot of franchises we can delve into here, so...
Yeah.
Who else is, in, I'm trying to think of, like, Smash Brothers.
Like...
Oh, you know what? Joshua!
Oh, from
Fire Emblem.
I was just thinking Anna from Fire Emblem.
I mean, Anna, yes, but, I don't know. I can see Anna being the bartender.
Yeah. Or... If we want, like, a slightly more well-known character, I could also see Robin being interesting.
Yeah, but honestly, like, if you're gonna have a Fire Emblem character playing poker, it has to be Joshua.
Yeah.
Okay, so far, Wario, Falco, Joshua, one more.
Okay, we have a, like, Mario family character. We have a Fire Emblem and a Star Fox character.
We haven't chosen a Legend of Zelda character, but it doesn't necessarily have to be Legend of Zelda.
No, there's so many different franchises to go to. I could see Tom Nook, though I can't imagine, like, actually hearing his voice.
Yeah. You know, like, I guess you could consider her a Nintendo character now. I can see Bayonetta.
She's practically a Nintendo character.
Now she is. Like, it wouldn't be totally out of the question to see Bayonetta in a Poker Night game. And you know she would run with it. What do you think?
How about like just as a straight man for it? What about Samus?
I thought Samus too, actually.
Just as the, like...
Just as long as she's not voiced by the same person that voiced her in Other M.
She has a voice, I think, in Metroid Prime 3.
She does. Like, okay, I'm sorry. Whoever
She doesn't say much, but...
Whoever voiced her, did I get all the treasures? I did get all the treasures. Okay, cool.
I don't even blame the voice actress as much as, like, the voice direction.
Yeah,
like,
no,
somebody
you're not.
thought
You're
this
not
was a good idea.
But yeah, no, I can definitely see Samus. Actually, you know what? I think I will concede with that. Samus, Falco, Joshua, and Wario. Okay. With Hades being the dealer.
Yeah, Hades as the dealer.
And Anna being the bartender. Which also fits, too, because in Fire Emblem Blazing Sword, she is actually a bartender.
I forgot about the bartender.
At Beidon Port.
Okay, do we want both Fire Emblem character in the bar and at the table? Because I feel like...
Poker Night 2 did it.
I know, but...
Claptrap and Mad Moxie.
Yeah.
By the way, here's that cake void that you were talking about.
Ah, good. The cake is complete.
That is a huge cake, too. Oh yeah, I'm actually starting to remember the gimmick with this place. You keep finding these patches that slowly build a bigger and bigger cake, which is going to go up to these doors. I forgot about that.
I was thinking this overworld seemed a little bit bland.
But yeah, no, it's gonna get even better.
That's nice.
All right, so we spent an entire level on that one question.
That's a great question.
Yeah, no, it was.
That's one of my favorite kinds of questions.
So, Nintendo, if one of you guys is ever listening to this, there's a game pitch for you. So come contact us if it ever tickles your fancy.
If you ever could somehow get Valve to make a game with you.
Telltale, rather. I guess.
Yeah, Telltale.
Mm-hmm. All right then. So next question. That was a fun question. I'll admit though. Thank you for that, Roman Vulcan.
This one's coming to us from Connor Freeman.
All right.
Being a man of music, Oscar. Mm-hmm. What is your favorite music in media that isn't from a video game? More specifically, theme songs from TV shows.
Oh, okay. So what you're asking me is, not so much just any music, but, what songs do I like from other media per se, like movies or TV shows or something?
Yeah, I think the best place to start would be, for thinking of it, would be theme songs from TV.
Huh. See, the thing is, I don't watch a lot of TV anymore.
Yeah, but, is there ones from your memory? DuckTales, Woo Woo?
I mean, yeah, DuckTales is one, but... Honestly, no. There's not a lot of there wasn't a lot of cartoons I can think of that where the theme song stuck in my head. Danny Phantom, maybe. Danny Phantom had a really good theme.
Yeah. He's gonna catch them all.
Because he's Danny Phantom.
The Total Drama show actually had the theme song was probably my favorite part of the show.
Oh yeah, Total Drama Island.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to be famous.
There is another one I actually do appreciate, and this might actually come as a surprise to you.
Yeah.
Naruto Shippuden had a really good theme with Bluebird. That's a really good song that I like a lot. Okay. So that's definitely a song that stuck out to me in terms of TV shows and cartoons. Yes, you can do that. And in terms of movies, anything fantasy. I absolutely love listening to Lord of the Rings soundtrack, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Mm-hmm. Anything from John Williams.
Basically, John Williams is a man.
Back to TV shows, there's a lot of songs that show up in Steven Universe and Adventure Time that I really like.
Oh, yes, you're right, actually. Steven Universe. I know this is cliche and everyone talks about it, but I'm sorry. Pearl's performance of It's Over. Perfection!
I have a favorite Steven Universe song, and it changes every week. I couldn't decide what my favorite was.
Steven Universe knows how to do music.
Stronger Than You is really good.
Mm-hmm. What else? That's really all I can think of as of right now off the top of my head. Because a lot of the music I do listen to is either obscure rock music and songs that you would listen to in the radio. Not often, mind you.
Yeah.
I like country music, much to the dismay of a lot of people.
Country music's alright.
Yeah. I'm very selective with my country music, though. I like country music, but it has to be certain artists or certain groups. Zac Brown Band, I absolutely adore, as well as Alan Jackson. But that's pretty much it when it comes to country music. I know a lot of people like Carrie Underwood. I'm not the biggest fan. Aside from that, that's pretty much all I can think of at this point.
Cool.
If you were to ask me my favorite cartoon theme song, it would probably be Naruto Shippuden's Bluebird.
Awesome.
Alright, so, good question.
Yeah, I'm a little on the spot right now, so I'm having trouble thinking of the best ones, but it's probably a song in Steven Universe.
Oh, Steven Universe just... Ah, jeez. Steven Universe definitely has a great selection of music, so that's definitely among them as well.
Okay, we're gonna get another question here from Patrick Kennelly.
Alright.
Kennelly.
Cannoli?
Put the cannoli down.
I'm being mean there.
If you could create a new class in Fire Emblem, whether it be a base, promotion, or training class, what would it be?
See, this is gonna go back to D&D here. Because D&D is just way too easy to make something out of this.
Yeah, what D&D class haven't they done yet?
Yeah. See, I'd say there was one point where I was missing like a Beastman / werewolf type character, and then they came out with freaking Keaton.
Yeah.
So that's definitely one. I would have created, but they beat me to the punch.
Speaking of being to the punch, they could do something more with like an unarmed like monk type.
That's actually, I think that's the class I would make. Like
I know monk in Fire Emblem is a like light mage, which by the way I think they should bring back light mages and dark mages.
Mm-hmm. Like, how about instead of calling it a monk, because you know monks are basically the light mages, call it a pugilist.
Yeah.
Like someone who specializes in punching.
Or a martial artist, or some things would call that fighter. Black belt.
Mm-hmm. Whatever. Yeah, something like that. Where am I going? But yeah, no, like, if you were to ask me to make a class in Fire Emblem, it would probably be, that.
My idea for...
Oh, I see what I gotta do here.
For another, like, Fire Emblem game, you gotta dig through cake.
Yes, but I gotta make it so that I don't completely destroy the entire thing, because I gotta make stairs.
Oh, I see. Interesting. My idea for if they wanted to do something really weird with Fire Emblem,
yeah,
is I've had this thought before of if they wanted to do a kind of Fates model again, with like having 2 different countries, you know, that you like choose between to support, or no, not even with the 2 different countries thing. I would just like to see the next Fire Emblem game take place in a slightly more modernized world, and like not really, but I'm talking like closer
maybe
to the Renaissance period, or like
maybe during the period when they were what's it called? When they were experimenting with gunpowder.
Yeah, because I think it would be interesting to see like a musketeer, or like
that's what
I
was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Like I thought that's where you were going, and I do agree with you.
Like they wouldn't have to get rid of all the other classes. It's just like firearms would exist, but they'd be rare and kind of unreliable. So the idea of it would be like a sniper with extra power, but not necessarily better accuracy, and after they fired, they would need to be commanded to reload.
Yeah, I can totally see that.
It's basically what I'd be thinking.
Kind of like how in Mystery of the Emblem, you had to command Tiki to use a Dragon Stone before she attacked.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can totally see that. So if you were to make one, it would be the Musketeer. If I were to make one, I would like to see a pugilist, like someone who can fight unarmed.
Yeah, cool.
All right, cool. There was something else that like came up with that popped up in that topic, but I don't remember what it was, so I think I'll let it go for now. Whew. I swear, dude, this level's making me hungry. And I just ate too.
I didn't eat lunch yet today. This is getting a little painful.
All right, next question. Let's see if we can get our minds off of it.
Coming from Epic Link Sam, have you heard of BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle? If so, what's your opinion?
I was hyped up for BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle before. Not as much anymore. I definitely heard of it. I mean, who hasn't in a fighting game community at this point?
Also, this question came a while ago, so this was like a more quiet concept when they asked the question.
Point taken. I have heard of it, and I do know of it. Am I excited for it? Not as much as I should be. Mainly because of what I've been hearing a lot about when it comes to how they're handling the DLC.
So it's like there's not a lot of characters, right? And there's gonna be a crap ton of DLC characters. That's what they're doing?
Half and half. It's like half of them are DLC, half of them are already in there. And I understand the practice behind that, because they want to get the game out and they want to see how it fares, and then they'll be able to justify like getting the DLC out. At first though, a lot of people were pissed off because of how much they were charging for that DLC, among other factors in terms of their business practices, and it became a bit of a sour situation. Kind of I guess the simplest way I can put it, they were afraid that BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle was going the way of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. and it was getting very close to that happening.
Okay.
So that was the deal.
Is that what it's ultimately like? I haven't been following it that closely.
No, not as much. It has not been, thankfully. But again, like, I think I was more excited about the game when I first saw it, and now the hype has been brought down, unfortunately. I'm excited about the game. I'll definitely play it when it comes out. Am I going to buy it? Not sure yet. So that's my... Oh, geez. I did not know you could leave the map from there. But no. I'm excited about it, but don't know if I'm going to get it myself just yet. It definitely wasn't Dragon Ball FighterZ levels of hype.
In my day, you had to make a game and just hope it was good from the beginning. You couldn't release it early and see if people liked it.
Mm-hmm.
And then make more of it later.
Thankfully, they learned that lesson with Street Fighter.
You had to release finished games.
Thankfully, they semi-learned that lesson with Street Fighter V, but still.
There's cool stuff that can happen with DLC, but I think it just helps developers be lazy and cool.
All right, so how much time are we on?
It's been, I don't know, 20 minutes?
Oh, we can do one more level, especially because this is one of my favorite levels in the game.
All right, you got it.
I love Melody Town.
Melody Town.
All right, then. There we go. All right, so yeah, we got time for a couple more questions. Let's go.
We got a question from Clockroo the Primordial. Clockroo the Primordial.
Okay, I don't mean to cut you off, Primordial, but just this music.
That's adorable.
I love this music so much.
Is this your favorite track in the game?
It is not, believe it or not.
Okay, because you were telling me to watch out for it.
Actually, the song that I'm thinking of that's my favorite in this game doesn't come until way later.
Okay.
But no, this is definitely one of them. This is actually the song I used when I did my top 10 piano songs. Goodness gracious, that takes me back.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, no, Melody Town's definitely a favorite of mine in terms of this game. But anyway, okay, Primordial, give me your question.
Okay.
Oh, this is cool, by the way.
Clockroo asks...
Look at this!
Have you played Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy? And if so, what do you think of the Stormy Ascent?
I have played the Crash Insane Trilogy, and let me just say, it is wonderful. Very, 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 very happy to be able to play that game again after all this time. They definitely did the remake justice. Stormy Ascent can go suck it.
Now, isn't that... Was that in the original game? Because I know there was one that they, like...
It was.
Okay, I know there was
and
one
it did
level...
not skimp on the merciless factor.
I know there was one level that didn't make it into the final build of Crash 1, but I think they put it in Insane Trilogy.
I'm pretty sure Stormy Ascent was in the original. If not, then pardon me for the mistake. But yeah, no, Stormy Ascent can go suck it.
Alright.
You know what level we're talking about, right?
I don't... Oh, I do, yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't love Crash. I mean, no, I like Crash a lot. If there's a problem I have with Crash, I don't like Crash's weight. I don't like his jump arcs. I don't know. I think the controls in the Crash series are a little clumsy.
It did not... It hasn't aged all that great, not gonna lie. I love this feature, by the way. This level is just so creative.
And it's really only a problem for me in Crash 1, because other games find ways to make that less of an issue. I have not played Stormy Ascent because, no, shrug that screep.
Yeah,
I'm not
screw that. Screw that level. Anyway, yeah, no, in terms of my overall opinion on Crash Insane Trilogy, I am very, very happy to be able to play those games again, because Crash 3 Warped is definitely among my favorite games of all time. We were just talking about that, actually.
Oh, yeah, today, before recording, we started setting out what Oscar's 50 games of all time are for that list. Don't expect it anytime soon, but we've begun working on it. This is really cute.
How cool is this feature, man? I love this level so much.
Can I give you a few more quick ones?
Yes.
We got a proposition here from Claire Spencer.
Oh.
Who asks, if I sent you Rayman, would you play it?
Depends on what Rayman we're talking about. If we're talking Rayman Origins and Legends and whatnot, I've already played them.
Okay.
And, yes, I do like the games. As for the original Rayman...
So do not send him Origins or...
Yeah, because I've already played them.
Or are you looking for a Let's Play? Is that what you mean, Claire?
If you're talking a Let's Play, I hate to say it, but I don't plan on Let's Playing Rayman anytime soon. It is a great game, don't get me wrong, but not one I'm interested enough to Let's Play.
What about original Rayman, PS1, and its several remakes?
I was never a fan. Believe it or not, I was never a fan of it.
I mean, really like the original Rayman for, like, the first 3 worlds, and then the game just gets impossible.
Ah!
Yeah, kind of like that. It's like that the entire game.
Basically.
The last few worlds of Rayman are just unfair. The difficulty of that... It's just, it's unreasonable what they expect you to do at the end. Like,
yeah.
It's not a matter of just getting better at the game, it's... You can't be that good at the game.
Yeah, like, the original Rayman, I'm just not the biggest fan of, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah.
Okay, got another one for you. From Draco Cobb.
Uh-huh.
Devil May Cry or Bayonetta?
Bayonetta.
Would you like to expound on that?
I like Devil May Cry, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. Bayonetta just, like, appeals to me a bit more, and that's not just for the obvious reasons.
Yeah, okay.
Mind you.
Alright, Oscar.
Actually, believe it or not, I played Bayonetta before I played Devil May Cry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess you could say part of the reason I got into Devil May Cry in the first place is because I found out that Bayonetta was a parody of it. I knew Devil May Cry existed, but I just never really got into it. Part of it is because, like, Devil May Cry was all, like, these, demons and devils, and, I was one of those hoity-toity Christians when I was a kid.
Yeah, okay.
So I never actually got around to play it. It's part of the reason why I didn't play Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, demon stuff used to kind of freak me out, too.
Yeah, ditto. Not necessarily freak me out, but I used to...
It's not like I thought it was sinful to play those things, it's just, like, demons were really scary to me.
I just never really got the appeal when I was a kid, and then I played the game, and I was like, holy crap, why didn't I play this before? Especially after I played Bayonetta. Oh, no!
Failure.
Dang it. Okay. Listen very carefully. Just listen very carefully.
Oh my gosh.
It's the melody!
I like it.
I don't know if I'm gonna get, I don't know if I'm gonna get the gold here. I need to get that, thing.
Alright. Channel your inner Pat Sajak and...
No, I'm not gonna get it.
You gotta be flipping kidding me.
Oh!
Of course the game gives it to you now. Wow.
Oh! Oh!
Okay.
How about that?
Giving out charity.
I missed a treasure, though.
Any other time that would have gotten stuck on that little rim there, but not this time.
Uh-huh. Hey, I'm okay with it.
Alright, so that's a few,
I am going to eventually have to redo that level just to get that one treasure I missed, though.
So why is the top part of this cake a piano?
Have you seen themed cakes before? They get kind of ridiculous.
But does it actually play music? It is a functional piano?
I don't think so.
Because, like, you were just walking around pianos and stuff.
Squashini.
Oh, squashini.
Yep, we got a boss next time, but I think we're gonna go ahead and end it off here.
Okay.
Thank you guys for joining us for this episode of Let's Play Kirby's, not Tales.
Tales of Yarnia.
Tales of Yarnia. No, Kirby's Epic Yarn, Episode 8. I am the Green Scorpion.
I'm the ComicFoil.
And the next time, we are going to take on the Great Squashini.
Well, this is bad. We only have one person in our party. We're not going to be able to do linked arts.
Unfortunately. Well, technically we could.
Oh yeah, we could.
Yeah, you could play as King
Prince Fluff.
Prince Fluff. And
Fluff.
we could like toss each other around.
As fun as that sounds, I'm just too lazy to go downstairs and get another Wii controller.
You're just the questions guy, huh?
No, I'm your secretary here. I gotta look up the questions so that it goes smoothly.
So you do admit you're my secretary?
Yeah. Sometimes.
Sometimes. When
it gets near Secretary's Day and you're obliged to give me a present, then I'm your secretary.
I'm actually okay with that.
Oh, well, thank you.
Well, yeah, it's not like I haven't given you presents before.
Next time on Green Scorpion, Oscar gets me a present. You heard it here.
Uh-huh. Doesn't mean I'm gonna get you one for, like, right the next episode. We're recording the next episode, like, right after this one.
You already got me a cake.
I did. Here, I'll play you a song.